Hey, it's Jamie Anderson, and in this lesson video we're going to talk about improving your rhythm. Hit the red subscribe button in the corner, and if there's a lesson you'd like me to teach, you can put it in the comments below. I get this question a lot. I have students who come in and they're playing speeds up and slows down, and they don't know how to maintain a steady tempo. Maybe you've been playing for your church and the choir director says, quit speeding up the songs. Maybe you jam with your friends and they complain about your tempo. Maybe you play in a band and the drummer throws things at you on a regular basis. Those are all clues you need to improve your timing. The best way to do that is with a metronome. And I know metronome, it's like Godzilla's entered the room and everyone screams, but metronomes are a wonderful gift. So I really strongly suggest that you practice with one. You can Google them. Some tuners come with them. You can go old school and buy a metronome, which is what I've done. You can even get those metronomes that Grandma used to have on the piano with the little needle that goes back and forth. As long as it's consistent, you're good to go. Here's how to practice with a metronome to improve your timing. Don't try your most complicated song at first. Try something really simple and put your metronome at a really slow speed. So that's what I'm going to do here. This is like snail speed. I'm going to play a D chord, and I'm going to do one strum on each one of those clicks. Ready, and just one strum. Work on getting right on top of that click. Once you're feeling more confident, then try to change chords. I'm going to do 4 strums on the D and 4 on the C. Ready, and 1, 2, 3, 4, change. 1, 2, 3, 4, back to the D. Once you're feeling confident with single strums, then go to a strum pattern. I like down, down, up, down, down, up. So I'm going to play the same 2 chords back and forth with that strum pattern. Ready, and down, down, up, down, down, up, change. Try to stay right on top of that click. Once you feel like that slow speed is good, and by the way, it's important to learn how to play slowly as well as fast. So start at the slow speed, then speed it up. So that's a few notches faster. I'm going to do the same thing. Ready, and down, down, up, down, down, up, C. Back to the D. Once that speed feels pretty good, then crank it up a few more notches. Now, I'm not telling you the metronome setting simply because I'm not advocating for certain numbers. Just speed it up a little bit each time. Now we're going to do it at this speed, and you'll notice with the strum that I'm doing, every downstroke is on the click. The upstrokes are the half beats. So here we go. Ready, and down, down, up. So can you hear how always on the downbeat? 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and... All right, so once you've got 2 chords mastered, then you want to go to maybe playing a song. So if you're pretty comfortable with singing and playing at the same time, you could do that. You don't have to sing, but here's an example of working with the metronome. Hey, where did we go? Days when the rains came. That was part of Brown Eyed Girl, and the next time I get together with my friends to play that, my friends aren't going to complain that I'm speeding up and slowing down because I've practiced with a metronome. A metronome also comes in handy when you're learning melodies, playing one note at a time. So the same thing holds true. Put the metronome down at a pretty slow speed. And you might even want to play the melody by itself without the metronome first, because I know that sometimes with a metronome we can feel rushed, like it's chasing you down the street. So play the melody first. And then turn on the metronome. And I'm going to do one note for each beat. Ready, and... So I'm not really teaching Ode to Joy here, but I'll go through it quickly in case you want to play this exercise with me. So I'm starting off with the open bottom string, playing that twice, same string, first fret, then up to the third fret, twice, back down to the first fret, open, and then I'm ending on the second string, third fret. Okay, so again it's... Alright, so I know that went by pretty quickly, but in case you want to play that sequence with me, speed it up a little bit. Try to get that right on the beat. Speed it up again. Alright. I don't know, how crazy do I want to get? What's the highest setting on this? 208 is the highest setting. You don't want to start at that setting. But the idea is to start at a slow setting, play right on the beat, and gradually speed it up. If you get to a place where you're starting to make a lot of mistakes, that's when you need to stop and maybe do it again tomorrow, but certainly don't keep doing it that day, because your fingers will remember those mistakes, and mistakes are a lot harder to unlearn than it is to do it correctly in the first place. There you go. So use a metronome, improve your rhythm, and your drummer will stop throwing things at you. It's great. Hit the red subscribe button in the corner, hit like if you so desire. If you want lessons via Skype, you can go to jamieanderson.com, and there's an email form there that you can use. And while you're there, look around. I'm a singer-songwriter. I've got lots of original music. Thanks a lot, everybody.